Honestly, what is going on? What is going on, everyone? What's happening? I'm scared. I'm confused. I literally. Uh, Alonso's going to Aston Martin next year. What? What? This is no cap. This is no lie. Okay, this is the official Aston Martin website right now. I was literally just chilling in bed, and I get WhatsApp from Hannah, and she sends me a tweet from Aston Martin, and I'm like, bruv, that's fake. That's fake. You've been duped. You've been duped. You're having me on. And I go on their Twitter, and I'm like, oh, they must be hacked. They've been hacked. There's no way. AstonMartinF1.com. Check it yourself. Fernando Alonso to join Aston Martin F1 into. What is happening? What is this sport? On a multi-year contract. What? What? I've lost my voice. I can't. What? What is this? The whole company is very excited to bring Fernando Alonso's incredible experience and brilliant pace on racecraft to the team. There's a lot of ands in that sentence. The recruitment of a special talent such as Fernando. I can't believe this. Is a clear statement of intent from an organisation that is committed to developing a winning Formula One team. Fernando. This Aston Martin team is clearly applying the energy and commitment to win. It is therefore one of the most exciting teams in Formula One today. I've known Lawrence and Lance for many years, and it is very obvious that they have the ambition and passion to success in Formula One. To succeed, I can't even speak properly. I have watched as this team systematically attracted great people with winning pedigrees, and I have become aware of the huge commitment to new facilities and resources at Silverstone. No one in Formula One today is demonstrating a greater vision and absolute commitment to winning, and that makes it a really exciting opportunity for... What is going on? What is happening? I still have the hunger and ambition to fight, to be at the front, and I want to be part of an organisation that's committed to learn, develop and succeed. Is this shade at Alpine? I don't know. We all appreciate that there's much to be done to get to the front, and we must apply our energies into working together to find performance, the passion and desire to perform that I've witnessed to convince me to maintain my enjoyment and commitment to the sport. I intend to win again in this sport, and therefore I have to take the opportunities that feel right to me. Lawrence Stroll. I've known and admired Fernando for many years, and it's always been clear that he's committed to winning like me. All right, Lawrence putting himself on the same level as Fernando Alonso. Okay, you're a businessman, all right? You're not a race car driver. I've set out to bring together the best people and develop the right resources and organisation to succeed in this highly competitive sport, and those plans are now taking shape at Silverstone. It seems natural, therefore, to invite Fernando to be part of the development of a winning team. And we're very quickly establishing in our recent conversations that we have the same ambitions and values. It's logical and easy to confirm. Desire to work together. Mike Crack. I've witnessed the excitement. Blah blah blah. Mike's, and I'll just read Mike's as well. Simon Engineering. A lot of this is waffle, isn't it? My voice is literally gone. I can't believe this. Well, yeah, I mean, this all but confirms Piastri to Alpine now, doesn't it? I mean, that's pretty much done. We know that nearly everyone can learn from experience. Okay, there's nothing that's really adding. See, I mean, this is the headline, isn't it? I can't believe this. It does feel like a fever dream. Holy shit. Okay, so repercussions of this. Piastri to Alpine. That, I mean, is all but confirmed now. We might as well confirm that. Obviously that's happening now. Obviously that Williams seat, Latifi, it sounds like he's out. I don't know now. Maybe they're thinking Sargent, perhaps. See how the year pans out, I guess. If Sargent carries on. I mean, he's not had a great weekend last weekend, but if he can get himself up there, maybe they see out the rest of the season with Nicky, and then they see about Logan. Everyone's saying Sargent to Williams. I mean, yeah, it would. I think it makes sense for Williams to see out the rest of this season with Nicky, see how he does, see if he can make any kind of improvement, see how Logan does as well. And then I know it feels like it's April, doesn't it? It feels like it's an April Fool, but this is not a drill, people. This is real. This is mad. So, got to think, right? Thank you, Twinbee, for the 159,000 IDRs. I have no idea what currency that is, but thank you. I hope it's not you've not given me as much as that number is big. Fernando Alonso and Aston Martin is taking away the heat from Ferrari hard tyre disaster. Everyone knows that's true. Alonso's still helping Ferrari. What a man. Magic Alonso. Magic Alonso's saving Ferrari's blushes yet again. So do we think... Okay, right. I need to poll you lot quick. This is not going to be I'm doing another live stream later today. This is not the only live stream, but I had to jump on a live. Was Alonso pushed, or did he choose to move away from Alpine? Forced out. Chose to leave. I want to see what you lot think. Whether Alpine were like, we're signing Piastri. Sorry, Fernando. Because we've talked about this before, right? And I've said, look, I think Alonso's been the stronger driver of the two this year, but Alpine have to think long term. And when you've got a driver like Piastri, if Piastri's talent and the potential to lose him, the potential talent that's there, even though Fernando's been driving at a high level than Ocon, I could understand. But what's funny is that I just got to the place, literally like when I was talking about it with Aldas on his channel, I just got to the place where I was like, you know what, Fernando's driving so well, I don't think Alpine can get rid of him. I'd literally talking at the weekend, I was like, no, like, you know what, I think he's now got to the place where he's doing such a good job, they can't get rid of him. And what happens? He's out. And he's at Aston Martin for 2020. This is so weird. So I didn't, you know what, for me, right, I think Aston Martin need more time. Like, I don't think 2 years is enough. I don't think 2 years is enough for Aston Martin to, get right up to the sharp end of the field. I don't think that's enough time. Their pace has been, to be fair, they've had, 2 10s and 11s in a row, haven't they? P10, P11. But honestly, I think a lot of it, and I know Fernando talks a lot about, like, he only wants to be in F1 if he's got a chance to win, blah, blah, blah. But also, I just think he just fucking loves racing. And I think he just wants to stay in it, I mean, I didn't see Seb. Maybe I'm just really naive. Maybe I'm just incredibly naive because I didn't see Seb leaving coming. And I don't think anyone saw this coming. Right, we've got 62% think forced out, 38 think he chose to leave. Interesting. Okay, another poll, and be honest. Be honest, okay? Be honest. Second poll. Did you see this coming? Did you actually... Be honest. Did you actually see this coming? 95% no. Oh my god. It's crazy. But you know what? Like honestly, I think, Fernando has proven, And again, I don't buy this whole like, oh, once you get to a certain age, you're like obliged to get out of F1 to give young drivers a chance. I don't buy that argument. I think that, you know, Fernando's proven that he's got the levels still, no question. I think as well, when we were talking about Aston Martin get rid of Vettel, look, they signed Vettel as a marquee signing, a big name. They were replacing arguably, you know, 2020 Checo Perez, arguably the strongest driver of 2020, with a big name. And I did wonder, did Aston Martin want to go down that route again, having a big name, because they're building up towards something big, and obviously they use Seb for a lot of their marketing activities and all that. And I'm sure they'll be wringing the neck of that huge neck of Fernando Alonso, to give him, like, get him in a DBX, get him in adverts. Of course they will. But when I thought, like, again, I was sold on Gasly, to be honest. I was sold on Gasly, bringing him in, because I thought that, you know, building up a team. But I can't believe how quick this has happened as well. Building, they need experience. Yeah, but that's the thing. I just, you know, this is a genuine question, right? Actually, 93% of you said no. I'm going to do another poll. What season will Fernando Alonso retire, right? So it's multi-year deal, so he'll be there 2023, 2024. So will he retire in 2025 or 2026 or 2027 or 2028 plus? He has to stop at some point. The man can't go forever. unless Fernando's been, you know, you can get those there was a podcast when, who is it? Russell Kane is a comedian, there's with Stephen Bartlett, and he takes these things like every day, which basically stop you aging, and they're really expensive. Maybe Fernando has shares in that. When will this man, like, don't get me wrong, like, this Fernando Alonso, I've really enjoyed since he's come back. I think he's been quality, right? But he has to stop at some point. Well, it's a multi-year contract, so obviously he joins the team in 2023, and then so he'll drive for 2023 and 2024 minimum. So then, will he retire 2020? 20% of you said 2028 plus. Hey Cameron, appreciate it, mate. So it's like a Lance Stroll mentoring mission to me. You know, I mean, it can only help Lance's progression, having driven alongside, you know, Lance has driven alongside some really good, you know, Checo Perez, Sebastian Vettel, and now Fernando Alonso. I mean, that certainly won't stifle his growth. I do wonder as well, like, you know, I know a lot of people were complaining about Ocon's defence against Alonso yesterday, which, look, honestly, I didn't have a huge amount wrong with it. Like, you're defending. I just think, like, oh, just because it's your teammate doesn't mean you're not entitled to defend personally. A lot of people were crying about Lance's defence against Seb, and I think people were crying about Esteban's defence against Alonso, but whatever. But maybe this does now suggest that, okay, cool, like, gloves are off. Ocon wants to prove a point for the rest of this year. He still finished behind Fernando, don't get me wrong. But mad. Yeah, that tells me that maybe, maybe that was why Ocon was a bit more, you know, bit more in his defence, you know. Crazy. I cannot believe this is real news. I honestly can't. Thank you, Ketan, for the 100 rupees. Very interested to see what happened with Alpine and Alonso's relationship and how Stroll sold him this project. It would be interesting to hear. And that's the annoying thing. We've got the summer break now, so we're not going to hear anything for a while, which is kind of a bit peak. Thank you, Keb, as well, for the 500 Japanese yen. I can't remember what the currency is in Japan. But thank you. I think Ocon pissed Fernando enough, plus the pressure internally from Alpine made this move. I mean, look, they were always lining up Piastri. We did wonder. And again, like earlier in the season, I was very much of the opinion that no matter how well Fernando drives, they will replace him with Piastri. But then I've changed my mind. And then now that's exactly happened. So oh, mad. Thank you, Kirill, as well. Aston Martin is officially a retirement plan. Lol. Look, I mean, I'm just shocked, man. I can't believe this. Thank you, George, for the 5 Aussie. Also, Daddy Stroll likes the idea of signing big name ex-champions. True. This is what I mean. True. Big caliber signing. Not just like, I think that's clearly something that's important to Lawrence, that he's got this kind of big high profile name. Maybe Lewis Hamilton. I don't think that's going to happen. Probably helps legitimise the Aston Martin F1 brand. Yeah, of course. Of course. And again, they can use them in marketing activities. I'd be curious about the deal with Aston. The deal Aston have offered to Alonso, maybe a big pay deal, and maybe there's a Le Mans option as well. Or Aston, because Alpine are already in Le Mans. So, because I think that was something that was being suggested. I feel like Alpine would have given Alonso a Le Mans drive, but Fernando's, obviously, with Seb retiring, Aston's swooped in, / he's maybe had the conversation with Aston and been like, cool, yeah, I'm going to give this a shot. Mad. Thank you, Diego. Appreciate it, mate, for the support. Cheers, Patrick. So that effectively confirms Piastri to Alpine. Exactly. So maybe Logan Sargent to Williams instead of then. Again, I think, it's in Williams' best interest to just see out the rest of this year with Logan in F2, with Latifi in F1, and then just evaluate at the end of the season. They'll give Sargent some FP1 runouts. Again, I'm surprised they didn't give Sargent. That must have been a Mercedes thing. They must have been like, you need to put De Vries in your car for an FP1 session because they've only got one more left, which obviously Logan will sit in for. But yeah, I think it's exactly AFL god Oscar Piastri to Alpine then, which is great. You know what? Like, this confirms Oscar Piastri is going to go to Alpine, which is a pretty competitive team at the moment, in the top of the midfield. So great news for Oscar. Thank you, DeVault, as well, for 17-month member. Big R. Adita, thank you very much. Left Renault, Kubica came in. Left Ferrari, Seb came in. Left McLaren, Lando came in. Now leaves Alpine, Piastri is in. That's it. Well, look, I mean, the man's a myth. The man's a legend, no question. Fernando Alonso will be racing at Aston Martin in 2023. That's it. There's not really too much more to say. Thank you all for jumping on the live stream. I'm as shocked as you all are. But here we are. I look, with Seb announcing his retirement, it has kicked off silly season. This all but confirms Piastri to Alpine, which were the two kind of big moves. Be interested to see if there's any others. But I'm done for now. I'll be live later today for the post-race debrief on the Hungarian Grand Prix, probably like 2 o'clock. Still need to set that up. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching after the fact as well. This is some mad news. And I will see you later live today. Be there. Like, subscribe as well. Do all that good stuff. Support me. Help me out, people. Right, cheers everyone. Have a good day. Fernando Alonso is joining Aston Martin 2023. What is life? This is insane. Goodbye, everyone. Ciao, adios. I'm done.